Hey everyone, I thought I'd do a video of all my Dyson vacuum cleaners. So we'll start off at this end with the D07 Brush Control HEPA Plus in purple and lime colour scheme. All of these vacuums have had their filters washed and replaced, so they should perform just fine. This one's got all its tools, it's complete. This is a D07 low reach with the floor tool. The only tool it has, well, it's nearly complete. It's got its red crevice tool, red dust and brush, but it has the wrong coloured stair tool, unfortunately. And here's my D07 brush control HEPA in purple and blue, which is my favourite colour out of all of these. In fact, I like all the colours really. Again, this is complete with all its tools. This here is my Dyson DC01 Distill. It's gathered a bit of dust actually. It's probably that combine harvester that's passed my house. These two I have on display in my bedroom. All the rest of these are tucked away in storage. Yeah, this thing has also got all its tools. It's got its proper red crevice tool now. I've given my other DC01 Distill to my in real life friend because he needed a vacuum for his garage. And this is the DC01 Distill that I got for free. And I thought I would take one of my scrap DC01s and put that sticker on there for some reason. I don't know why I did that, but it just makes it look better. Here's my other DC01 standard. I've got two of them. One's over there. This is my DC01 standard, complete with all its tools. And yeah, this one runs really well. This is my DC08 Allergy Plus. Same colour scheme as this DC07 here. It hasn't got any of its tools, unfortunately, apart from its contact head. This is my DC07 standard, which has the wrong wand. This is from an Origin. I've purchased a new wand, but it won't be here in time for me to make this video. Yeah, it's got all its tools. These two are aftermarket pattern tools, but it's got its original crevice tool with the sparkly plastic, thankfully. And this is my other DC01 standard, which I bought on eBay broken. It's got new filters in it. Just like all my other DC01s, they've also got new filters. That's wanting to come out for some reason. This thing came with one of its tools, although it is broken, unfortunately. Not that it really matters, but anyway, I thought I would give them all a little mess test. Hold on, that's a bit unfair for the DC01. I think we'll... Yeah, this DC01's got hardly anything. There we go. In fact, yeah, I'll take some of this dirt and give it to these lot because they don't really have any fine dust. There we go. Just need to try and make it even. It's pretty difficult because I emptied all the bins out at once in different areas. Oh, why is it not focusing? So there we go, here's all my Dysons. And these are my Dyson handhelds. Got a DC16 car and boat and a Dyson V6 animal. I've made a little small mess test for both of these. So we'll start with these two. We'll go over DC16 first. That's a bit stuck. Yeah, it was caught around the edge. My favourite Dyson handheld has to be the DC16. I do like the DC16 a lot. I prefer it to my V6 actually. Anyway, for now for the V6. I have it on max mode for the second half. There we go, those are my two handhelds. I'll just put them over here. And this is the first generation combination tool, which was released for the DC16. Not the second generation one. This one swivels a lot more because it ain't got the lock at the top. Anyway, we'll start from this end with the DC01 standard, the very faded one, versus the nice new looking one right there. Surprisingly, the cyclone stickers are very nice though. Anyway, like I said, let's make a start, shall we? Alright, so the first 3 vacuum cleaners we'll be starting with are the DC07 Standard, DC01 Standard, and the DC08 Allergy Plus. So first I'm just going to plug in the DC01. And let's just give it a quick pickup test. Definitely my worst performing DC01, that one. It did alright, but it didn't really pick up as well as my other 2 DC01s. They pick up a lot better from what I remember. So anyway, now on to the DC07 Standard. My favourite variant of the DC07. I much prefer it to the Origin. As you can see with the DC07, got a much nice lighter bit of the carpet because the DC07 deep cleans a lot better than the DC01 does, especially that one. So anyway, now onto the DC08. Alright, so here we are, we're going to get the DC08 ready. One thing I like about the DC08 is its retractable cord. There we go, I won't be needing to go any further than that. So anyway, let's go with the DC08. Let me just make sure it's recording. Yep, it is. So, now it's time to go with the DC08. The DC08 did alright, except it doesn't have a motorised brush head, so it didn't do as well as what the others could have done. Hold on, that's I'll block it up. Let's move out over there. Right. Anyway, on to the next vacuums. Now for my iconic duo, the 2 DC01s. The 2 good DC01s, because these DC01s perform very well from my experience. Anyway, we're going to go with the Standard first, because this DC01 Standard does perform pretty well. So let's go with this particular DC01 Standard and not the other one. Yeah, for some reason, this DC01 performs really well. As you can see, the carpet doesn't really have much fine dust left in it, which is interesting. Because, yeah, my theory is correct. Some DC01s do perform better than others. Anyway, now for the DC01 Distill. Because these are slightly earlier DC01s. I think earlier DC01s have slightly stiffer bristles, which allows for better pickup. Or later DC01s, that one's a later Amatec one, it doesn't have any date on the ratings plate, and the bristles on the brush bar are very soft, even softer than these 2. And that's probably why it picks up a lot worse. yeah, the DC1 still did very well as well, which is funny because yeah, these two DC1s performed very well for some reason. Anyway, now for the DC07 trilogy. Well, the clutched DC07 trilogy. Let me just plug it in real quick. Oh, it's going to be a real mess putting these cables away. Let me just make sure it's in view. There we go, now for the final three DC07s. Take that floor tool off since we're not going to use that. Alright, let's go. There seems to be a problem with the internal hose on this one. The internal hose is internal hose is on properly. That's weird. Yeah, the internal hose was not on properly. That's what I didn't pick up at all. But anyway, let's see if that fixed it. There we go. Yeah, that did very well once I sorted the sole plate out. The motor's on its way out on this one, unfortunately. The motor is a bit grindy, the bearings are a bit old, but I can't be asked to replace the motor yet. I'll replace it once it just burns out. I think that's got its original motor from all the way back in 2001, because this model is a 2001 model because of the ratings plate says Malmesbury instead of Malaysia. Anyway, now for this one. Again, did very well. Anyway, now for the lime DC07. These colours literally glow. It's crazy. Oh, so many plugs. This DC07's got a clutch problem for some reason, I don't know why. Anyway, I don't know what could really fit. I don't know, the switch wasn't all the way. Well, this DC07 will be needing a new clutch, unfortunately, so I'll have to turn off the clutch and see if that fixes it. Yeah, unfortunately this DC07's clutch is gone, so I'll be having to buy a new clutch for this one. Unless I can kind of sort it out, I don't know. Oh yeah, that brush bar is seized. For some reason the brush bar is absolutely seized. Don't know what that's about. I think it might just be the brush bar. Hold on, the brush bar is no longer locked. There we go, that might have fixed it. We'll redo the test and see if it'll work now. See if that fixed the problem. That will be needing a new clutch or a new brush bar, but it eventually picked everything up. So yeah, that's all my Dysons. Comment which one below is your favourite. It's not the most impressive collection of Dysons, but I don't really want a huge collection because I'll have nowhere to put them all. I struggle with all these enough as it is, so I'm probably not going to be getting another Dyson anytime soon. I might be getting a V8, I don't know, because the V6 is alright, but the battery life's not very good. I want a V8 because it's more powerful, and it's got better battery life. So I'll say the DC07 standard probably did the best out of all the others in this test. With these lot doing pretty well apart from that one because of the clutch. These two did very well. These two also did very well. That one did okay. As you can see, it's still left a bit because this DC01 is a later one that's got the later brushed bar and it's not very good. Despite even having a new belt as well. I fitted a new belt and it didn't improve performance. These two for DC01s did very well. And yeah, they all did pretty well once I got them all working, apart from this one, but that's not that one's fault really. If that one was performing at its maximum efficiency, it would do just as good as them two. So yeah, that's a video on all my Dysons. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in another video.